Here we go again. So I have a plan. I have some great news to share on the old girl. 120k miles, came to me with a seized engine. So after a bit of a test, and I should have got it on video, alternator belt removed, you know, just to see the state of it. Removed the alternator belt, and lo and behold, I managed to put a battery in, put a fresh battery on, remove the alternator belt, and it's firing up. So let's see. Lots of things flashing, but the engine is not seized. Various warning lights. Yeah, it's not happy, so I'll stop it there because it's got old fuel in it. But it's not a full engine rebuild job. Feel a bit bad now for the chap that helped take it off, believing he said it was a seized engine. But so that seized engine is no more. It does start. I'm not leaving it running for too long because the fuel's still 4 years old. I don't know how old the rest of the fluids are. But yes, it starts. I was extremely happy about that one. Whilst I was looking forward to learning how to strip an engine, put a new one in or redo them, yeah, it's one less thing. So a little bit of a different starting point then. I think so. The first task will be replace the alternator, which is buggered, and get that done. There you go. Loads of rust, surface rust, good stuff. So I think whilst that, so get, first thing is, and I've kindly, someone's donated a Haynes manual, is to get the alternator off. I believe it's one of remove the fairings, remove the tank, and then get access to the alternator, take it off. Now challenge is being there's fuel in the tank, which yeah needs draining anyway. So drain the tank, remove it, get the fairings off, remove the alternator, send it off or get another one, and whilst that's there, then it gives me chance to then, I think the second thing is that was picked up really, it's a right bugger to push, you know. I pushed heavier things than people up hills, rugby days, is yeah, the brake calipers are seized on a bit, so it's awful to push, and I've got the surface rust. So my plan being then, starting from next week, will be, and I'll get it on video, me DIYing it, taking the fairings and the tank off, hopefully not having to learn how to drill rusted bolts through. Then yeah, change the alternator. The next plan is, whilst that's off and waiting for a replacement, is then yeah, work on the brakes, learn how to do that for the Haynes manual, and then whilst yeah, after that, then I think the rest of the frame, if you have a look at it, I mean, it's not as bad as the back end. So rather than fully strip and do frame off and do all of that, I might just wire brush it down, rust treat it, and paint it. Yeah, and then see how it goes from there. And then thinking is, once I've done that, I should have received an alternator, and get the alternator on, refit the tank, put fresh fuel in, maybe give it new spark plugs, oil and service, sorry. Yeah, and then it also picked up on really, it does need a new tyre, so I might just get 2 new tyres on it, and then get it in for MOT, and then they can tell me what next really, and then that what next can be put, well, can plan for that. So steps are tank off, fairings off, tank off, alternator off, get a new alternator on it, do the brakes, give them a go, work on the rust at the back, and then get 2 new tyres on it, and then get it in for MOT. So that sounds like the kind of plan. So any pointers on where's best to source alternators from, even tyres, or what the key tools are really, would be very welcomed. Yeah, looking at it, honestly, so happy that the engine isn't seized. Fucking hell. That would have been a pain in the ass for a DIY learner. It would have been up for learning, but yeah, one less one item I don't have to cover off. So, welcome any pointers on what are the things I need to pick up while I'm doing the alternator off and the tanks off, while I'm doing the brakes, while I'm doing the frame, yeah, or even my best to get new tyres. So points were welcomed, or any tools that you think might help for doing the brakes, taking it off. Yeah, pointers very welcome. But yeah, one last switch on, it has power. Fantastic.